Hello everyone. I have two supernatural tales to tell about Lake Arrowhead. The first one will be shared snowed in by the fireplace.
We're looking for the Tudor house. Have you seen the Tudor house?
The Tudor house was built in the late 1920s during the Prohibition era. Bugsy Siegel came to Lake Arrowhead in the late 20s and had the Chicago mob help him financially back the Tudor house and the Bracken Fern Manor. The Tudor house became a place for Hollywood stars, mobsters, pleasure seekers, gamblers, prostitutes, and it was once even a moonshine distillery. One of the waitresses told us a story about one time she was closing and felt somebody watching her, and she felt a nudge. She had an instinct to get out of there, and that evening she had a nightmare that a man came to her dressed as a mobster with red eyes and told her to get out of the place. Directly across the street from the Tudor house is the Bracken Fern Manor, and there are actually underground tunnels from one building to the other. The Tudor house and Bracken Fern Manor were once featured on an episode of Ghost Adventures. The Bracken Fern Manor is supposedly haunted by two ghosts. One is a 6-year-old boy who was hit by a horse and carriage in front of the hotel. The other is a prostitute who killed herself in the 30s after the mob killed her lover. She goes by the name of Violet because you can apparently smell her violet-scented perfume in the hallways. The Bracken Fern Manor has 10 bedrooms, so if you want to spend an evening with a ghost, make sure to check it out. Welcome back to Haunted Lake Arrowhead, everybody. The second supernatural tale is one to tell in the forest, camping, by a bonfire. The Saddleback Inn was built in 1917 when two sisters from the Midwest moved to California and built a 28-room English tavern they called the Raven. In 1953, a realtor bought the hotel and several adjacent cottages. In 1983, the inn was sold once again and the Saddleback name took over. There are now currently 34 rooms and cottages on the premises. The Saddleback is supposedly haunted by an 8-year-old girl named Hannah who haunts cottage number 33. She also supposedly haunts the 3rd floor of the hotel. People have reported her turning on TVs, flushing toilets, moving furniture around. In one of my visits to the Saddleback Inn, the bartender, waitress, and busboys all came around and told us stories of Hannah haunting the place.
Close your eyes. Oh, this is divine.
If you want a spooky experience, come to the Saddleback Grill and have a drink or have some dinner, and maybe you'll hear something mysterious.